My name is Mohit Agarwal. Welcome to this online orientation session of Indian Wildlife Network. So, namaste everyone. A very warm welcome to the Indian Wildlife Network. It's absolutely wonderful to have you here. Some of you may be students, wildlife enthusiasts, researchers, volunteers, or simply people who love nature. And that's exactly what makes IWN special. The Indian Wildlife Network is a growing national community for people who care about wildlife, nature, conservation, ecotourism, education, storytelling, and responsible engagement. This orientation is to help you understand what IWN stands for and why it's been created and how you can participate meaningfully. Let me tell you, you're not just joining a group here. You're becoming part of a movement that wants to connect with people and strengthen conversations across the Indian subcontinent. I repeat, Indian subcontinent. That's what it is. Yeah. Let me just go to the next slide. Can you see the next slide? So, why IWN exists? India has extraordinary wildlife, landscapes, and communities and nature knowledge. But many efforts still work in silos. Many people work in silos. You'd agree with me. Conservation, tourism, research, media, education, and public engagement often remain separate from each other. A guide may not know a researcher. A student may not know where to volunteer. A photographer may not know how to support conservation. A tourism operator may not know how to connect with educators or local communities. Arunima was just mentioning about that, how are we going to have the communities work towards conservation for a long term? Her questions are valid. Science is saying, I want to know more about snakes, although I do something else. So, which is why IWN has come into existence. IWN brings these circles together. It's the idea to create one connected ecosystem for learning, dialogue, and collaboration. Wildlife conservation cannot work in isolation. It needs people from many backgrounds with many skills working together and with a shared purpose. You agree with me? If you do, just type in chat that you do so that I move to the next one. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. So, can you see the third slide, which says India's opportunity? Okay, great. Thanks. So, India's opportunity is a big one. I keep telling people we've got Amazon forest, we've got Africa, we've got Borneo, which is the third largest rainforest on the planet. And we've got India, which has forests, coasts, mountains, wetlands, deserts, grassland villages, which are living natural assets. And the opportunity is not simply more tourism. I think it's more attention. The real opportunity is better engagement. Wildlife tourism can support conservation, livelihoods, and local communities when it is done right. If it's not done right, you know what's happening. It's happening in many national parks and it's happening in many uh, places which bothers me. So it creates opportunities, of course, for guides, naturalists, local people, drivers, homestays, all of that. But tourism must not only consume nature, it must also protect it. So we're talking about tourism, ecotourism, and conservation together here in this slide. IWM will encourage conservation and responsible travel, local participation, learning, and respect for nature. We want to create a community where conservation, livelihoods, education, and responsible tourism come together. It's very important for me to orient you towards all this, so which is why I'm going little slow. Can you see the slide number 4? I'm trying to make it full screen, Sohail, but I don't know how to share it. Let me see if I can share it again. Can you see it now properly? Is it full screen?
Yeah, we can
Yes,
share it.
sir.
It's full screen. Okay, excellent. You've done the job then. Okay, excellent, excellent. Thank you. So what does IWN stand for? IWN stands for a few simple values: conservation before consumption, learning before entertainment, community before extraction, ethics before popularity, and collaboration before competition. These values are important because wildlife is not just content, not just a destination, not just a sighting. Every activity we must do should be with credibility, responsibility, and respect. Whether we organize a meetup, a walk, a film screening, a workshop, or a discussion, the purpose should remain the same: better understanding and stronger call for the wild. So, what we must avoid, hmm, important to know, what we must avoid. This slide is very important. So, take a screenshot if you must. We must avoid nature sighting without responsibility. So, understand that nature is not just scenery, it's your earth, it's your water, it's your air, which nourishes our life, right? And this is what nature is all about. It's not just pretty scenery. You must avoid nature sightseeing without responsibility, avoid mass tourism, avoid wildlife experiences that exclude local communities, avoid photography, tourism, or content that disturbs wildlife, avoid green claims. Important for people, must understand this very, very clearly. Avoid green claims without evidence, standards, or accountability. You must avoid treating wildlife only as entertainment. Today, social media can make people chase sightings, photographs, and viral content. IWN must stand for a better culture. At some point of time, I'll also talk to you about animal culture. We talk about human culture. We also want to talk about animal culture, which is the most important part of understanding what wildlife is all about. We may not have time in this session, but we'll take it up later. A culture that we enjoy nature but do not disturb it. Culture where we share stories but do not mislead. A culture where we celebrate wildlife but also protect. So the four C's of framework, the four C's of framework, important. If you'd like to, if anybody wants to have this PPT later on, can ask me. I can share this, for future use. The four C's of framework gives a simple direction. The first C is conservation. We must move simply from doing no harm to actively supporting protection and restoration. Okay, the first step is let's not do any harm. The second is what next? Actively support protection and restoration. And that's exactly why Indian Wildlife Network was formed, to take this point across. The second is community. Local people should not be treated only as beneficiaries. They should be partners and decision makers. The third is culture. Living heritage, local knowledge, traditional relationship with nature must be protected with dignity. So culture is not only human culture. Like I said, There's animal culture also that we want to talk about. Just to give you an idea, what is animal culture? Animal culture is the cultural value system that any set of animals have. For example, a matriarch, which is leading her herd through a very harsh desert area of Africa, right? And she knows how to traverse that route because her forefathers have been doing that all their lives. They have moved through that migration pattern, followed the migration pattern over the years, and that's what she's learned. And now she's leading the young ones, the entire herd through it, who are not completely knowledgeable about the route. And she gets poached. She dies because somebody kills her. The entire herd can go extinct, can die out because they don't know how to find their way out. They don't know how to reach their destination because the matriarch is dead. So they have their own cultures, and it's almost in every species. So we must understand, while we understand human culture, we also need to understand animal culture. The fourth is commerce. Responsible tourism and responsible enterprise should create long-term value. Good practice should become a strength, not a burden. From IWN, these four ideas can guide our discussions, events, partnerships, and future programs. Do you agree with me? If you do, please type yes in the chat. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. And going to the next slide now. How IWN comes alive. You see the monkeys here? Okay. Thank you, Rinama. I need to keep checking because I don't know what you're seeing. Thank you. So how did it come alive? IWN will come alive through activities, not just announcements. We plan to organize network meetups in major Indian cities, not in only major, but tier 2 and tier 3 cities also. And I need your help there. This will include expert talks, collaborations, panel discussion, knowledge sessions. We will also have nature walks, birding session, and field learning opportunities like we do currently we're doing it in Ahmedabad, we're doing it in Delhi, we're doing it in Pune, we're doing it in Gir, Pangot, a few of these places, and we're going to soon start in Bombay and in Jodhpur also. So if you want to conduct earthwalks in your city, tell us about it, and we will, under IWN, conduct these earthwalks with you. We'll find experts to do these sessions. If it's once a month, once a fortnight, once a week, happy to do it. These can be hand-on workshops in photography, storytelling, interpretation, conservation, learning, and responsible tourism. Many things, many things that we're going to do. Also create film screenings for youth and youth sessions, newsletters, community-led conservations. I need you here. I need people to render a helping hand. The idea is to make IWN active throughout the year. Every city can become a point of learning and connection. Every meetup should help people meet, exchange ideas, and start small collaborations. You can start your own tourism business. You can start your own conservation agency. You can do your own nature walks. So many things that people will continue to do through IWN. So learning areas at the IWN, I want to focus on this a bit more. Let me change the slide quickly. Okay, so learning areas at IWN will be wildlife conservation and field practice, birding, natural history, urban biodiversity, responsible ecotourism, destination stewardship, field research, ecology and interpretation, wildlife photography, filmmaking, storytelling, human-wildlife coexistence, sustainability, climate awareness, and careers in wildlife and ecotourism. This is important, because people come to wildlife from many, many directions. Some come through photography, some through travel, some through science, some through tourism, some through films, volunteering, or writing, you know. So it has a huge, huge, huge bandwidth. IWN should also become a space where all these interests meet and mature into responsible action. I hope I'm very clear about what I'm talking about. If I am clear, just say yes that I'm clear so that I know that, okay, great. Thank you. Thank you very much for letting me know that I'm clear on this subject. Um, this is something which is very close to my heart, and I'm sure this is what people like me are thinking. Who's going to take it further? We start something not for it to die. We have to tell the next generation to take it further so that there's legacy. We don't want to tell our children, we're sorry, we destroyed everything that was passed on by our ancestors to us, and we have nothing left for you. We want to restore as much as we can and give it to you so that you can take it further. So, why youth matter? Young people are central to IWN's future. Rural and urban youth can become guides, naturalists, storytellers, conservation volunteers, researchers, community leaders, entrepreneurs, and policymakers. Many young people want to work in wildlife, but they don't know where to begin. They need exposure, mentors, field experience, internships, and meaningful pathways. IW can help create those bridges. It will. It will develop into a very big engine as we go along with the support of all of you together. We want students and young professionals to learn from practitioners. We want them to join events, volunteer, take part in citizen science, tell stories, support field initiatives, and discover careers in wildlife and nature. The future of conservation will depend on how well we engage with young people today. Do you agree with me? If yes, I will move to the
Yes.
next one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What members can do? So the members can do a lot. First, attend IWN events, meetups, knowledge sessions, join nature walks, workshops, field experiences, learn from experts, practitioners, share stories, skills, share all that you know, ideas. We need more ideas from you. Volunteer for city activities and help the network grow with integrity. You do not need to wait for a big role. Start with one small contribution. Suggest a speaker, help organize a walk, offer a venue, mentor a student, share a useful contact, support a local guide, write a short field note, document urban biodiversity. Every contribution matters. We're building an app where you will have your own space. This space will help you document everything that you're doing, and it will become your repository of information that people can draw inspiration from. It'll become a very, very important area.
Indian Wildlife
It's,
Network Association. Good
yeah,
idea.
it'll be an app. It'll be an app developed, and very soon you'll have it. So moving to the next one, to a wider ecosystem. Our wider ecosystem will, it naturally link with larger platforms such as Asian Ecotourism Network and the Global Wildlife Fair. Like I said, the Global Wildlife Fair is only going to happen once a year over 3 days in New Delhi every year. But that's for convergence. That's for all the good things that we'll be doing at IWN and then showcasing that at the Global Wildlife Fair. We want all of you to come together as community. as one platform. These platforms encourage responsible tourism, local community benefits, conservation outcomes, and knowledge sharing. Their direction is absolutely clear. Credible proof over greenwashing, collaboration over isolation, learning that leads to better action. The global wildlife fair is our larger destination. Indian Wildlife Network is only a journey that keeps us connected throughout the year. IWN, we can build local participation, regular conversation, and stronger readiness for larger platform for you to explore and delve into. Yeah. So welcome to this network, friends. And let's talk about your role. I want to say clearly, you're not just joining a group, you're joining a movement. IWN is a growing effort to make wildlife, nature, conservation, ecotourism more connected, more visible, more meaningful in India. Not just India, India, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Myanmar. We want to include the entire subcontinent into it, and there are people from Pakistan as well. They're nature lovers, borders don't matter. Your role is to participate with curiosity, respect, responsibility, and openness. Ask questions, share ideas, attend events, volunteer, help others, bring people together, support local communities, engage with me, celebrate good work, and keep learning. Together, we can build stronger conversations, deeper learning, wider care for the wild. So, friends, welcome to the Great Indian Wildlife Network. Together, we're building India's largest wildlife community. Thank you very much for listening to me. And that sort of brings me to the end of this presentation. Let's, we have about 60 people here today. I'm very happy that, you've stayed through this presentation of Indian Wildlife Network to know more about it. You're from different parts of India. Sooner or later, we'll be reaching there, um, and we'll be doing many things together. Pareen, can you unmute Adnan Khan and let him talk?
So,
Adnan Khan. And also put all your questions, all your observations, everything in chat. We may not have enough time to talk to everyone personally, but you can put your questions in the chat and then, we can address them one by one. Please do. Go ahead, Mr. Biswas.
Sir, thank you so much for your nice presentation and thank you for allow me to join in this wonderful session. Sir, myself
Thank you.
Swarnendu from Calcutta and I'm old, around 52 years, but young heart by 28 years, sir. Sir,
Welcome.
my question is that knowledge sharing, knowledge gathering is the main part, where, sir, storytelling and filmmaking can be a part by which we can educate people very easily. So, can we get some help from this community about this wildlife filmmaking and storytelling? Because we have so much diversity in our country itself that we don't need to go other, because many parts is still untouched, especially northeast part of India. There are many things which still untouched or not covered by the big brothers, as we see in BBC, Discovery, National Geographic. They touch very little, but there are so many things. So if we can bring to the world in behalf of India that India have also this, so that can help us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Biswas. We're going to have a very strong focus on storytelling, which will be online and offline both. Please step in um, and take the lead if you like. We will be making a small committee of people who will take storytelling sessions on a regular basis because everything is a story and stories motivate people. They give, as long as the story is authentic and it's heartwarming, heart-wrenching, it makes a difference, right? Tushiti Chopra is asking if we are going to help file cases for wildlife law violations or undercovering stories. Tushiti, this is a no-noise platform. We will not be filing cases or doing anything of that sort. But yes, if you have an issue at hand, we can guide you to the NGO that can help you with that. And if they see any, because we can't vet out anything ourselves, we are only bringing the community together. Anything which is violating law or anything has to be handled by those NGOs or by those bodies that will handle law properly. Jayanta Banerjee is saying, can wildlife conservation protection be seen as part of animal rights movement at large? Um, I think it is very important to address all life forms, Mr. Banerjee. We're not just talking about only wildlife. We're also talking about, cruelty and other things. But there is a cruelty factor which is also accepted in conservation. If the animals have to be culled for conservation, then you have to do it because you might be jeopardizing the existence of one particular animal because of the other. So, for example, stray dogs up in Ladakh are taking away prey from the snow leopard and the brown bears, right? They're causing problems with um, for red panda and Sikkim and other landscapes. So there are many such questions that will be coming up, and we'll have experts answer them, and we will tell you what's good, what's bad. There are elephant pride issues. There are many such issues. This platform will address with experts. Shilpi, yes, if you want a job opportunity, this platform will also bring about job opportunities with the right NGOs, with the right companies, with the right, depending on what you want to do. It's all about collaboration and networking. The more you network, the more people you will meet here who will be able to guide you and channel you through the right um, places to go to. Yeah. So this is a networking platform. Come here, network, put your cause out, and there will be people who will support you for it because the goal is common. Ravindra is saying, as a country losing forest cover faster than ever, uh, now that monsoon has arrived, there's some time or we can planting trees, but need supporting logistics and process. Put it out to the group and say where you're from, and let's see what we can do. So these questions are you from Jaipur. Thank you very much. Please get in touch with people at Kishan Bagh or people like Dr. Vijay Dasmana and people who will really be able to help you and guide you where to procure saplings from. Everybody who's here is good-hearted and is concerned about wildlife. Let's make it happen. Anybody else? Pranay saying thank you. Thank you very much, Pranay, for appreciating. In Pune, please get in touch with Gaurav Nalkur and take Earthwalks, Pune Earthwalks further. In Bombay, we have a meetup coming up on July 5th. Bitu Sehgal is addressing us. So come to Bombay on July 5th and then be part of this entire meetup that we're going to do. If you want to, I've been thinking of these workshop certificates. So these certificates, will these really matter to you? Is what I wanted to ask the entire network. If they do, we'll give participation certificates so that people can use these certificates to increase the network. If it does help, we'll go ahead with it. Sayedji, we are currently in the process of putting the calendar together, and we also need volunteers to help us out with it. The next meetup in July, after July 5th, will be July 17th. We're trying to figure out a place, either it'll be in Jaipur or in Delhi. Right now, it's work in progress, Janji. we'll let you know. And you're most welcome to be a part of it. Sooner or later, Indian Wildlife Network will reach your area. Right now we're targeting, we're just 2 months old, and we've got like about 10,000 members. So we can't reach all the places immediately. We will need funds, we will need people, we will need volunteers, we will need a lot of helping hands coming together. And more small committees to be formed, regional chapters to be formed. So we're currently working on the entire framework. It should be ready and launched soon. Um, So if you're a vet, Sahil ji, then you can get in touch with Wildlife Trust of India. They have a center in Kaziranga for animal welfare. You can get in touch with them. I'll put you in touch with them. Do you will be having any kind of nature walks, photography tours? Or obviously, Vikramji, we already have Delhi Earth Walks happening every Sunday, which we've not missed for the last 2.25 years. So you can be part of Delhi Earth Walks every Sunday if you like. There is a WhatsApp group. Right now, list of events is being drawn up, which will tell you. And regional groups will also be formed.
Thank you.
Malinji, thank you very much for you from Kashmir. I have addressed youth in Limber in Baramulla district for Kazinag, and I know that there's a lot of interest in wildlife conservation. You're sitting in a place which is the hub of wildlife. So get more active and build a community that will save wildlife of the region and will help you with more job opportunities as we go along. Thank you. Thank you very much, friends. So send all your emails to info@indianwildlifenetwork.com. Fareed, just type that email ID, and we will take this further, in the next meeting. How soon do you want to have this meeting? Do you want to have this meeting every 15 days or every once a month? I'd like to know from you. Thank you, Saeedji. 15 days, 15 days, 15 days. Wonderful. Wonderful. So we should put a structure together. Uh, People who can do it once a month with us, people who can do it 15 days with us. We'll put a structure together so that, one of us can take the meeting up and have actionables right there and then. This was just an orientation meeting to get you all on board. But we will have more such meetings where we have clear actionables, which will make a difference. Yes, I agree, Sayedji. And in person as well, Gaurav Singhji, whichever place you based out of, do put that in. Fareed, please copy the chat so we know exactly where people are from and what they're doing. Please put your place also, sir. Gaurav ji is from Chandigarh, a great place for bird watchers and wildlifers and for conservation. Great. Thank you, Mohammed sir. Thank you. Yeah, we'll conclude the meeting in 2 more minutes. If anybody has any more questions to ask, we can take 1 or 2 more questions, and then we will wind up in the next 2 minutes. Thank you all for being here. I'm really honored that this went off extremely well. I'm really, really pleased. And I'm thankful to everyone who's been here to take the cause forward. please step into volunteer and show your interest. If you're not on the WhatsApp group, join the WhatsApp group where we will have polls and discussions and ask people to volunteer. Farin, just put the WhatsApp group link again so that people can join. Farin, please put the link. Yes, Arunima, for sure. Absolutely. And Nitish ji on Vulture Walking Safari also will be collaborating with you. We had a very good talk about it. People who are interested in vultures will definitely be joining you on these safaris, Vulture Walking Safari. Okay, friends, we'll take a leave now. And I'd like to say bye-bye to all of you. And whoever is in Delhi is coming this evening to WWF headquarters for a meetup. We will start at 4:30 and we will finish at 7 o'clock. Farin, have you put the link again?
Sir, WhatsApp group?
WhatsApp group, please. WhatsApp group link now. Shahilji, I will definitely try to get you the recordings of the evening session. Jainji, I will do so. We will get the list of all the people who attended the meeting so that you can network with them. And is everybody happy if I share the list with each other? If somebody is not happy, then, I can avoid it. But if everybody is okay with it, then no problem. The purpose of this group is that you all get to know each other. Thousands of people should know each other for wildlife conservation. We don't know what's going to bring out what for whom. Farin, WhatsApp link, please. Okay, here you are. RFS just posted the WhatsApp link. Please go ahead and be on the WhatsApp group. Those who are not there, please join the WhatsApp group. Jayanta ji, you want to say something?
Yes, sir.
Sir, please go ahead.
Actually, I was asking about the rescue and relief of some captive animals, wild animals. Actually, recently I have seen two monkeys in a forest range office, inside a forest range. So I have wrote to some NGOs, but no help has come yet so far. So I was asking
Okay.
about any help, any
Yeah.
kind of help you can do.
I will ask Salil Datta to get in touch with you. He will get in touch with you and you can discuss it with him what we can do about it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, friends, I'll take your leave and we'll call this meeting off. Thank you for spending your valuable time for being here for conservation. And I really appreciated that we are all in it together for the cause of wildlife. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Namaste.